I'm going to ask you about some funny fighters that I get a laugh about because I just want to know what you think of them. What do you think about Adrien Broner?
Adrien Broner. Adrien Broner, without question, has talent. Sometimes he talks too much. Sometimes sometimes I said, and I pulled him aside one time. I said, hey man, you know, you're being known for what you do outside the ring than in the ring. And he looked at me like I was crazy. I've always looked at him as having talent, but you can't be 50% of a fighter rest out there because no one knows what's gonna come out your mouth. But you know, hey,
right.
What I have no right to say before he'll be that way, but I was just trying to give him a little bit of my own philosophy and advice. But he is good. He can hold his own.
What about a guy like Zab Judah?
Wow, Zeb was my man. Yeah, Zeb was that from Jersey or from Philly?
I think he was from the Bronx. Wasn't it from New York?
I think you're right. Yeah. No, I remember Zeb way back in the day. I mean, in fact, it's ironic. I saw him on some screaming TV, whatever they call that. I'm so old now, man. I don't know all these this what you call that, this talk. But no, but he's been around. He matured and was doing great.
I like the. What do you think about the Charlo twins?
They too were brothers that could fight. I mean, my brother Roger could fight, but he never hurt himself. He never had the discipline, and that's what was his downfall.
Okay.
The Charlo brothers, yeah, good source of entertainment and fights.
That's great. That's great. Listen. Hold on a minute. You're gonna talk to him a minute here, Ryan? No, yeah. This is Ryan. Go ahead. Take my hot seat.
Oh,
You got some questions
going
to
to the
ask?
bathroom.
Well, you have to tell them.
I'm sorry. Well, hi.
Hi, is Eddie going to the bathroom?
Yes. And I don't know why I was put on here. I don't have any.
But why did he tell us? I didn't want to know that.
She told you. She told you.
I don't know why I'm on.
Well, because you said you like to talk.
Yeah, I like to talk, but I don't have anything to talk.
Do you talk boxing? You know boxing?
Yes,
I
a
love
little
boxing.
bit.
Hi.
How you doing?
She
Kind of.
I watch boxing all the time.
You do?
And you were one of the greatest. Yeah.
Well, thank you. Thank
I
you.
used to watch you fight.
You know what? I tell you, it's like I've been in the ring almost like 50 years. It's been
Wow. That's a
long time.
And winning. I mean, I know you had a few mishaps,
Easing
but
up.
nonetheless, he's back.
What do y'all see? See, I can't do nothing without these two, man. They keep me.
Next, you don't have to plan for the get out.
That's some very serious questions.
You know how old I am. I can't hold it like that. I have to run to the
Yeah.
Keeping it real.
I can't argue with that. I cannot argue with that.
So, Ray, you now back in the day, they didn't have many black promoters, right? As far as and look now, was your trainer? Was that like your manager also, or did you have a manager plus trainer?
No, Mike Trainer, my business partner, he was the one who said to me, Ray, what do you want to do? You want to go with this guy or go with that guy, that promoter, or do it yourself? I said, I want to do it myself.
Okay.
I didn't know what I was talking about, but I was willing to be a student of the game, and not just the game, but the business of boxing. And you know, again, I've been a very blessed man to have had good, honest people with me all this time.
Yeah, well, see, one thing you really learned the game and learned it well because you were one of the first fighters to win 100 to earn $100 million, man. You was the first fighter to do that.
Well, you
Ain't
know,
that something?
but that wouldn't have been possible without Muhammad Ali. And I hope that I open the doors for someone else, and vice versa. It goes on and on. We open the doors for other fighters to come up and
Absolutely.
succeed.
So Ray, how does it really feel now that you've done it, you've accomplished it, you've been there, you've been the guy, you're the one of the best of all times. You are one of the greatest fighters that ever graced the ring. So how does that feel as far as accomplishment? Do you feel like you've done what you needed to do, and now that you're yeah, I like you as a commentator too. I like you as a motivational speaker also. But you know, after you've done that many things in the ring, do you feel like you really did the do that you were you accomplished everything that you wanted to accomplish?
Without question, but I'm not finished. And you know, it's a wonderful thing to not just give in or become satisfied with what you have. You got to keep moving and keep being productive uh, and helping others too. You know, to
Yeah,
reciprocate, to give back. Um, my wife and I started a foundation, Sugar Ray Leonard Foundation, and we raise awareness and raise funds that goes towards research for diabetes type 1, type 2, and kids. And that's it. And I feel so proud to be part of that and to have that. And wow, man, just there's so much going on in this world today. You know, there's so much hatred. It just, it's frightening. It seems so real with what's been
and,
taking place. Yes, yeah, it just seems so.
I mean, you know,
Yeah,
you just you can't fathom it of how somebody that don't even know you, that never met you, but yet and still they have a hate for you
they
and don't
hate.
have,
Yep,
just hate you for no reason or other. I mean, what is that? I mean, what kind of person is that? How do you get there? How do you get to a place like that, Sugar? I mean, you know, Ray, we've been in the business a long time, and we've met a lot of people. But how do you get like that? How do you get to the place where I think you're lower than me, and I need to treat you a certain kind of way, and you just need to go ahead on and be. I think you're lower than a dog. That's how do you get like
yeah, that's so true. And the fact that I mean, to have that kind of hatred for someone for the color of your skin, it's uh, it's mind-boggling, and it's paralyzing. You know what? We I think this thing now with the coronavirus, it's global. I mean, we're talking the world. We're not just talking the
that?
country or state
Yeah,
or city. We're
yeah,
talking the world. So we better
yeah,
come to life and wake up and be
that's
nice.
right.
And just be nice. You don't have to fight. Just be
Simple as
nice.
that.
Yeah, be nice. Yeah,
That's it. That's as simple
yeah.
as that. That's all you got to do. Just show a little love and a little understanding. So you know, okay. Let me. When you want to start, you want to do a little Q&A, man. You
Yeah,
know
yeah.
what I'm saying?
One of your fans asked me uh, the Tommy Hearns fight, the second Tommy Hearns fight. I lost that fight. I thought I lost that fight, and I said, Tommy, you won the fight.
Tommy, Tommy, Tommy still feels some way, kind of way about that fight.
No, but Tommy, to me, as far as I'm concerned, Tommy won the second fight. But now he wants to fight a third time.
We got a question here. We got a question. How do how do you learn how to fight from the inside without taking too many hits, Ray?
You just duck. Just duck. it's, it's quite get out of the way of that punch. Yeah, yeah. Because back in the day, fight like Joe Frazier. Joe Frazier was my idol. And then when they started fighting Ali and all he's dancing and shuffling and all that, I said, I like the Ali. I started boxing like Ali. Well, so yeah. But Joe Frazier was a man too.
Okay, where do you see boxing going in the future with the social distancing and do you think we're going to be able to go back to having the big fights at the big arenas and all of that stuff?
Oh, that if that takes place, and I'm an optimist by nature. I'm an optimist. I'm optimistic. I've taken place because for me, looking back in retrospect, I fed off the crowd. I fed off the audience, the fans that were there, and that pumped me up. That made me win. That made me become who I became.
Well, tell me this. Another question there. Who are some of your favorite female fighters?
Without question, Layla's one. You know, there's so many out there. They're incredible talent, and they should start getting more money. Okay, ladies.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
I think they all joined you with that, man.